going?
in
How's
the
it going?
building, man. It's so great to see you, and thank you so much for being here today.
Man, thank you for having me. It's been a long time since we've known each other. And I remember when you first brought this to my attention at the table, I was at your house, and you know what I'm saying? Look at you now, superstar.
There we go. There we
Your
go.
flowers to you.
You speak it into existence, my friend, until it's a thing. I gotta say that, talking to BP Parker about the brand,
Yes.
I'm not even surprised at all that you're connected with this at all. This is really a part of who you've been in community for a long time. Tell
Yes.
us a bit about your connection to BP, the brand.
So BP and I started a shout out to Big Bro Prez, G Prez, the BT Union, the Block Teamsters Union. So it really started off as a bunch of us at the table. So promoters, event coordinators, photographers, videographers, and we all met up at a table at Vito's, the back room though. So it really is where a lot of mob bosses sat back at the table and they put together their, plans and what they was doing to strategize their moves for their businesses or whatever they had going on.
Yeah.
So Prez pretty much put together the same platform for us, and so from there we had that connection then. But that was the man then. I get to see the man now that my brother is, how he's elevated and what he's been through in life, and he started the brand, and because of our connection, our past, and when our present now, what I'm saying, we just building that relationship, and I became a part of the brand. But it had to do really, he gave me it was more like a test run, I want to say. That's what I feel. So he called me, he was like, hey, I need you to come down to the chop with me. I'm like, what for? I was like, I don't want to be involved in it. It's not that I don't support my black people, you know what I'm saying? I just, there's a lot of chaos going on. He was like, nah, I need you, bro. I got something big going on. So he said, I just need you to do one thing. When I tell you, get everybody's phone together, get everybody's phone together. So that was my job, to get everybody's phone, tell everybody to get their phones out and everything. And he did what he does best, just giving his message, his message of, man, the blessings that he gives, man. So great dude. A lot of people don't know we have the same birthday as well. So it's a lot of crazy things about us, how we know each other, but how the universe really keeps us together. And we sit down and have our daily meeting, our weekly meetings at our office and everything like that. Really, just to organize, the betterness of the company. We like to. One thing we really do is we really strive on, the customers.
Yeah.
One thing we're really new to is colors. It's always just been like the black, red, just like the basics, the gray. Now we're doing like pinks, yellows, you know what I'm saying, and blue, dark blues, and all these different. It's all about the people. It's not about it. And I think that's sometimes within a business, you just think about, okay, well, what do I like? It's not about what you like. It's about what your customers like.
Well, any great brand is going to really start to mend a bit in terms of, what customers may either ask for or what you're seeing out there in trends, which is why I love that you guys are connected to Nikita Mathis and Platinum
Most
Plush.
definitely.
Because honestly, you got to kind of know some of that stuff in order for the brand to be dope. But I will say, the shirt BP had on is fire. The hat and the shirt you have on is fire.
LID.
So you guys are doing it out here. You've always been a part of this kind of, nightlife scene. Before social media even blew up, you were out here networking events and hosting events. Tell us a bit about how you bring a lot of that kind of experience out there in the scene to what you're doing now.
Yeah, so I just pretty much wanted to use the same platform of where I started, and that was from the streets. And that's where I come from, is these streets, putting up the posters, handing out the flyers. I come from Amari back in the days when we had our networks. That was one of the biggest promotional companies back in the days. We are actually the ones who brought Ciroc out in Seattle.
Yeah.
So, Jason Terry, Jamal Crawford, Gloria Velez, what I'm saying? Just a couple, celebrities we did business with, to really push the brand, push the envelope to these bars and everything like that. So, it's a beautiful thing to see, when he was talking back in the days, Big O was talking back in the days about putting a platform together. And man, look at what y'all doing now, man. It's a beautiful thing. But to get back on, how I really got started, it was just, the love, the heart, and the passion, of what I love to do. And the music is what I love. It's just like a part of me. And so it just had to, I just started doing, just started networking with people. And so that's when I eventually got affiliated with KUBE 93. And so I used to do the event promotions with them. and you know, help coordinate, you know, stuff with Scott. He does the haunted house in the Georgetown.
Yeah.
And so from there, I did the summer jams and haunted houses and everything like that. Man, I was just like, nah, I got to keep pushing the envelope, keep pushing the envelope. You know, then I got in touch with E40, Cool Nuts. You know what I'm saying? It was just, you know, keep pushing. You can't stop when you're passionate. You love to do something. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to use that same formula, you know, to push the brand. And so when, you know, you got to think fashion is everything. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you got to put on a nice pair of fresh clothes, depending on if you're going to go to the gym, depending on if you're going, you know, whatever you're doing for your day. But I know for this business, the brand represents itself. You know, love is dope. When you put on this shirt, it's a great feeling. You know, and you can't just put on this shirt and just wear it. You got to feel it.
Yeah.
You got to believe it. You know, you got to live it. You know what I'm saying? When I go home to my wife and everything, you know what I'm saying? We live this. You know, we practice this with our kids and everything. So it's not just a message I'm wearing on my shirt. It's something I'm practicing every day.
Well, you know, I appreciate that. Maybe even mention that too. Like, you can't even be associated with the brand if this is not how you're living. Right. I think that's so key because, you know, I've been talking in community about we need to bring back like community covenants, right? How do we care for each other? How do we stand on a shared set of values and principles that really showcase what our conduct is going to be every single day when we wake up? And, you know, I'm a huge proponent of it because I know that ancient civilizations had that understanding,
Most
right?
definitely.
Like there was this shared values. Everybody knew in the community, this is how we move, right?
Most
so
definitely.
if we see our elders walking across the street, we gonna help them make sure they good, get to the other side.
To.
That's the, I mean, that we need to bring
look at it.
We need to bring it back.
That's the
like,
right thing to do.
There was some generations where we didn't have a lot of these kind of strong, you know, community principles. We could call it a covenant, whatever you really want to call it. I say community covenant, but I think it's so important. And as he was talking, and as you're talking now, I just feel like that's really what you guys are representing, and I appreciate it. I mean, I see it right there. You got some stuff you want to show us.
I was gonna get to that. So I brought some gifts for y'all, for the whole crew, really.
Yay!
So I'm gonna go ahead and pass these on to the queen over here.
Yes.
You know,
look at these. Okay, you guys know I'm gonna probably end up with rocking this pink joint right here, but there it is right there. Love is dope, and you know what?
All the time.
Love is dope. Love is dope. You guys were saying that together during the break. Thank you. Look at the hats. It's on. It is so on. You guys got different. Oh yeah, it's on. Thank you guys.
Thank you. And I just wanted to give flowers to my sister over here, Nikita Mathis, you know, for opening her doors for the BP brand and everything. We've been doing business for a long time. Summer jams, any event that she's ever needed me at, I've been there to support her. You know, she supports us, and that's what really this is all about. You know, the community coming together and supporting each other. You know, Black business is we're supposed to grow together, not grow against each other. So, you know, let's all work on that. You know, let's come together as people, love each other, grow with each other, sit down with each other, build with each other. You know, let's find a table to do that and do this all over again. The BTU is coming back.
There it is. It's coming back. Network, I just really appreciate you for being here. Thank you for being a man of your word. We talked about you coming onto the show weeks ago, and I'm so glad to see you here and to bring the whole family. It's just a beautiful day, and you guys have really, really made this a special feel-good Friday for me. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
I also want to give my shout out to Mark Handsome. Thanks for your support and everything like that.
Yeah, we got the video. Yeah, let's show it.
Oh, okay.
Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? It's Mark Handsome. Last time I did the video supporting the BP brand, I had 2 packages in my hand. The gray hoodie, Love is Dope slogan, and the pink one. We now in Nevada at Capital 10 and Customs with my boy Jimmy. If you know if I'm in the spot, man, it's some drip, some sauce being added to the equation. But as you see, I didn't get to rock that pink drip.
So I'm glad I took it from him. 2 things I look for: quality and the message. And I tell you what, the quality is definitely on point, and the message says it all itself. So I'm happy.
So you know what it is. LA, Seattle, Nevada. Tune in.
Oh yeah, you guys are representing hardcore. I'm so glad. Mark Handsome, you're doing it, man. Wearing the brand, and he's right. I could already tell good quality. I'm excited that I get my own piece, and I'll definitely be trying to shop for more. Thank you again.
Yes, and also I want to give my shout out to my brother Leonidas, the DJ. Shout out to him. He's the one who really opened the doors for that. That's actually Mark Handsome's DJ and everything like that. So that's my brother. Been my brother for a long time. We rocking. and just taking it to the top.
There it is, taking it to the top.
I just want to let you know love is dope.
Love is dope all the time, you said, all the time. Thank you.